Hello, everyone. It is Mary the Goddess here, and yeah, happy Sunday. It's a new week, new blessings, new opportunities for you. So take advantage of it. Get yourself prepared for the week, and you can rock out. So this week I've been going through a spiritual welfare, I guess I can say, and um, you gotta definitely stay prayed up because the devil will try to get to you. He will try to stop you from reaching your goals or doing the things that you set out for yourself. He will want you to try to give up. Um, so definitely got to stay prayed up because if you listen to those negative thoughts or those negative things, then they will consume your brain and soon consume your life. But during the midst of this spiritual warfare this week, God told me to just like start sharing your story, and I'm like, okay, Lord, where do I start? Where do I go? Um, so this is kind of my first time, like just going into details about my life. I'm not gonna tell you about all of my current life. I mean, life up until the current moment because my story is still brewing. That tea is still being made right now, but I can give you my past and how it kind of transpired to where you are right now. Don't know when I'm going to actually post this. I may not actually post this on today's date. I may actually post this a month from now. Maybe, I don't know. Whenever God tells me to post it, I will post it. Um, but at least I can start somewhere. So right now, I am currently in my retreat. Um, this week has been so testing, so I should say. It's been so testing. Um, yeah, so I was able to, get away for a couple hours, a quick turnaround for a treat. I just needed some time. Because especially if you're mom and kids, you gotta have that time because if not, I just been on like all week. Um, I just been on go. Be working throughout the day, come home, be working again, standing on my feet. I was taking out Lamar's hair, logs for over 5 years, so my fingers are still hurting. But yeah, so before I go into my story, I wanted to. This is I actually be praying all the time, and I got a scripture that I actually like. One of the scriptures is from 2 Corinthians 12:9, and it says, "My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. Therefore, I will boast all the more gladly about my weakness, so that Christ's power may rest on me." So I am. What is life after dealing with a. What is life like after dealing with a sexual predator? Of course, I was young and I thought I was in love. Um, but soon later to find out that I was not love. Like, of course, years later, when you're going through your healing and your trauma and you're trying to figure out those traumas and cope with them or deal with them or use your therapy, whatever. So did not know that I was being manipulated from the moment I saw this guy. Um, I guess overall, he is a good person. Um, but was he really that good? Yes, I was smiling all the time. But why was I smiling? Is it because of the things that he was doing for me? But okay, so first started out, I was young, of course, going to high school. This guy was going to work. But, whatever, we crossed paths. That happened. I got his number. That happened, whatever. Um, I can say I did lie my age. And he lied his age too. I was 16, and I don't know, maybe told him I was 18 or something. So, you know, and I don't care if you guys judge me for that. I'm pretty sure we all had a point where, this little hot ass. I'm trying to get this. Let me see. There is a spider web. I guess I could put it like this. Okay, so, yeah, lied his age. We was talking for a couple months or whatever. Everything's good. I get a phone call. I'm asleep. Uh, I get a phone call. Yeah, is this so and so? Yeah. Yeah. Do you know so and so? Yeah. Well, I'm his wife. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. uh, so, so, we calls the guy on the three-way. I'm like, you got a wife, my nigga? Before I start about the wife, I have to talk about how when he was meeting my mom, that's when the ages actually came about. I'm like, yeah, you about to meet my mom. I'm really 16. Yeah, I'm really 32. But to me, and my knowledge, I thought we were just so in love that it's okay. All right, fast forward, the wife. We FaceTime, I mean not FaceTime, we three-way call the guy, or she three-way calls the guy. I don't know how she got my information, but now I know in another relationship on how you can get those other numbers, whatever. Um, so, whatever. She calls three-way, and she's like, I'm like, you got a wife, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Where are you? I'm like, I'm at home. I'm on the way. We all hang up. He comes straight to me. So I'm thinking, okay, he made his decision. Y'all, I'm still young as fuck. What the fuck was I thinking? I'm sorry for all my cursing. Um, at the end of the day, this guy is still married. Yes, he's telling me, yeah, we getting separation, we getting divorce, blah, blah, blah. Okay, stop. That later happens. Maybe a year. I guess there's a process. I don't even know if he signed the papers while we were together. I don't know. Whatever. So that happens. Life happens. You know. Um, I become pregnant. Not by him. I was actually raped. I'll tell y'all about that. Another story. Um, but he's just like, I'm gonna be there, I'm gonna take care of the baby, blah, 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 because I didn't find out I was pregnant until like 3 months because I didn't say nothing. Please speak up. Please talk to parents. Please talk to somebody if you've ever been raped. There's procedures, okay? Whatever. Fast forward. Um, so now I am 17. My mom is preparing to move out of state. It's almost time for me to have my baby. And so I moved in with the guy. He bought a house so I could live there, whatever. And I just thought that this was okay. This is about to be life. He loves me. He's doing all these things. He promised my mom he's going to take care of me. The lies that we believe. So I have my son, go home with him, whatever, because I finally moved into the house, whatever. And not even, it was less than yeah, I just going over, this is crazy, but so okay, so I have him, whatever. We're about, I'm like still in the 6 weeks. We are about to. We actually had a daycare tour, and this guy gets locked up. Like I'm waiting for him to get home off of work because he got off work early that day, and we were gonna go to the daycare to do the tour to see if it's good for baby boy. Well, at the time, baby boy, and yeah, he gets locked up. Okay, guys, why did he get locked up? Why did he go to prison? Some sexual shit. Okay, Key, if that was God's first time, like, you shouldn't be with him. Okay, well, that was more than the first time. Okay, because the age shit, the wife shit. Okay, so even with the wife shit and why he going through the whole process, come to find out he was messing with another young girl at the same high school that I go to, and she's young and like me, and like, why are we in this mess, girl? We is young. Why are we dealing like as if we some 30-40-year-olds and our man is just cheating, going around? Why are we dealing with this? We are in high school. We need to graduate. Like, we need to graduate. And I'm not going to tell her side of the story. I just am happy that God blessed her to where she didn't have to look at the problem each day. She knows what I'm talking about. I'm not going to tell her story. But all the more blessings to you. I hope you're living life great. And I hope your life is great. And I hope you healed. And I hope you're loved. Yeah, so get locked up for some sexual shit, and I have no job. I have no money. I have a fresh baby. And who the fuck is gonna pay for this rent? Y'all, I'm only 17. I ain't making no. I was working at the KFC. You know, How was I supposed to do rent and like, life had already hit me when I was younger. But life like hit you when you like, oh, you got bills now, you an adult now, you got a baby, and it's like whatever. So he goes to prison, and me, stupid, gullible, I would talk to him all the time. This is for years. Talk to him, go see him, go catch the bus. He was all the way out in Timbuktu. So this is before Gwinnett system had a Gwinnett system, and I had to walk a whole mile or something. They didn't have buses and transits out there, like the shit that I thought I was doing for this nigga because I thought that I was in love. I have shorts underneath, guys. I just, I'm retreating, whatever. So, yeah. It's the little shit that he told me to do. Like, the things that I thought were true. Or I thought that was real. But it wasn't. Alright, so that's that. Hey, Aunt, I need you to go. Thank you. You don't belong here. Well, you do belong here. You just don't belong here. Okay. So, he gets out. And pause, because I know I'm going all over the place. Let's back up a little bit. Let's back up a little bit. Because during the dating stages, he would tell me things like, I want you to dress like this. I want you to do this. The guy didn't really respect me. And being me so gullible and naive, I didn't see it. So he had me hooked because, of course, he was doing everything. He gets out, whatever. I had an apartment with my sister. We were living together. He gets out. He moves in with us. I don't know. Whatever. He did. We was only there for like at least a month, and then he got us an apartment, whatever, and then we moved into the apartment. Moved into the apartment, guys. He decides that he wants to be on the run. Me, stupid, naive, we're on the run. The apartment wasn't in his name. I was young as fuck, so I couldn't get an apartment anyways. I don't know, can you get apartments at age 18? Whatever the case was, I couldn't get it. And, don't look in. Alright now. So, yeah. So, I was working. And this what you gonna do. You gonna work, whatever. I'm trying to get my little money. I'm gonna get my little money. When you gonna work, come home. Don't tell nobody where you are. Tell people that you stayed on this side and this, that. Just had it all planned out, right? This is what he would tell me, and this is what I would do. Yes, I did go to work. And yes, I did it. I did it until it caught up. Police found out. Whatever. Kicked down the door. Got it. Luckily, I I didn't lose my apartment, which is good because I would have lost my apartment and I would have been asked out with a baby, nothing again, you know, trying to do for this nigga, um, whatever. So during the second time that he's in prison for some sexual shit again, I don't know if it's the same place or ongoing case or whatever the case may be, but I don't know why I didn't really I believed him because yeah, they're trying to pin on me and my ex-wife is just trying to make up stories and I don't know if it's true. Um, that's between them and God, not for me. Um, Let me see. I finally moved on, got a boyfriend. Um, I have to apologize to the guy that I was okay. Yeah, I want to apologize to the guy that I was dating all those years, and I must admit I kept going back to my ex, and I didn't even love him at that time. I loved my boyfriend, and it was just something that I couldn't get away. It was like I was if I was attached, you know. I wasn't the only cheater in this relationship. That's another story for another day. But I did cheat it, and I shouldn't have been cheating with him. Not saying that, hey, it's good to cheat. Definitely should have cheated with somebody else. But I did cheat with him, and I shouldn't have cheated. And I just kept going back to this guy, and I don't know why I went back to this guy. It was just like I didn't have a relationship with him. It was just that I stepped out of my relationship, whatever. And it's because of the things that he was telling me. And yes, you are this, and yes, you have to do that, and yes, you need to do this, and yes, you need to wear that, and you are this. I never knew what a nympho was till I met him. And hear me thinking, yeah, I'm a nympho. Baby girl, you was dumb right now. Why should I feel like that yes, it's okay to have sex, whatever, but why did I feel like I had to announce? Why did I have to make a name? Like, why was there a label? You know? He was a sexual predator. Um, Later on, down the line, years later, I had to realize that what that guy was doing to me was not love. It was not real, and it definitely trying to find a word. Well, basically, he blocked me because I don't want to say shield me, but he blocked me from actually living my life. Because one, boom, I'm already young. I'm a young mom. And then it was just like I was playing wifey duties, and I was nothing but a girlfriend. Nothing but a girlfriend, a hidden girlfriend at that. I mean, yes, his kids know about me and his mom and parents knew about me, but like it was just replaying different scenarios. Like this man kind of molded me. I remember one day we got in a car accident and I was 18 or whatever. He's like, don't lie your real age, or don't tell your real age or something like that. And he was nervous because he was older. And I'm like, you know what? That's because you knew you were in the wrong. I'm like, dang, I cannot believe I was that freaking naive that I let somebody come into my head and manipulate me and tell me things and do things to me that I think that was love or I thought that was real. And our reality, it wasn't. It wasn't. And then I go into the next relationship expecting things that I was given and the way that I was treated. Yes. Now, he did as far as like, but he would supply all my clothes. Like, I brought you this, or I got this for you. I want you to wear this. So I expected that from the next. When really I should have been doing everything on my own, but I wasn't because I was young and it was like as if it was like a daddy boyfriend type of relationship. Like, I'm gonna take care of you. I want you to be inside my house. And we're gonna do this marriage thing. But we can't get married because I'm still going through a separation. Y'all, for years, I dealt with this guy. At the end of it, come to find out that the ex-wife was taking him to his court dates and they were keeping up a strong relationship. At this time where I seen she took pictures and sent me the pictures. Like, I'm just like, girl, girl. So if you are with somebody that you feel like this isn't right, or you have to actually dwell on the relationship that you have, and you feel like it's not aligned with you, baby girl, listen. Because you're right. So, that's a little bit of my story. I know kind of dragged it, but I also don't think I told everything. I don't mind talking about the rape. I can talk about some of my hardships and stuff. I can't talk about my previous relationship just yet, because it's not time yet. But they bad. That's the story. But yeah, that's my story time for today. I'm sorry, I should have put trigger warning in the beginning. No, trigger warning. But yeah, that's all that I have. That was my spiritual, one of the things that God told me to do. God also wanted me to share my depression side and how I cope with it, and then like the everyday life. And I was like, okay, God, I'm gonna try, but I'll be everywhere. But yeah, that's all that I have. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and share. Follow me on all of your social media platforms. Mara the Goddess 22, MARATHEGODESS, and 2 Yes, I know it's 1D in Goddess. That's how I want it to be. I'm out. I will see you guys on the next video.